finally Friday. This is
Friday, the 29th of January.
This was a long, robust week.
Robust month, if you ask me. Friday, 29th of January, which means in 2 days, which we will get to, it's Grease Live!
Grease Live, it's finally happening.
But before that, Paul and I have got some exciting news to talk about.
Wait, and so Andy Carl.
Andy Carl.
We all know Andy Carl. Broadway's Andy Carl is heading to London.
Two-time Tony nominee is going to London to a very smart venue called the Old Vic,
right,
which is where Kevin Spacey used to be artistic director for many years. And he's going to be headlining Groundhog Day, which already has Broadway dates. They're that confident about everything coming through. So isn't that amazing?
I'm pretty sure this is like he's doing it there this summer. I think he goes in like April for rehearsals.
I don't think they've announced that yet.
Well, I'm saying it. You know, it's a summer run. It's a summer run.
Exclusive
April,
information
April, May. And then
it's
so I mean, what a big role for him.
Huge role, and it's by the team that brought you Matilda. This has buzz, everybody, so it's a big deal, and I'm so happy for it.
And like Scott Rudin's producing it. It's a big.
This is proper.
It's a biggie. It's
proper.
Are you gonna give Andy some tips on where he should go?
I will. I'm gonna give a whole load of tips.
Some London tips.
Also from London this morning, Dominic Cooper.
Oh yeah.
Who I have a soft spot for. You obviously all saw him in Mamma Mia. He was in the History Boys, original cast member of History Boys, Broadway alum. Anyway, he's going to be back on stage in a show called, wait for it, The Libertine, playing a rake.
You have to see that picture.
The picture.
It's like him surrounded by naked women.
Just go on the site and have a look at that because it made my morning.
Can I tell you something? When I interviewed Russell Tovey recently, you know, he was in the History Boys. He said that when that was running on Broadway, all the other boys, Dominic Cooper was always walking around with scripts. Because he was getting so many offers, because he was like the one with all the buzz around him.
Well, he was the hot one. I mean, he was the hot history boy, wasn't he?
So they were all kind of like, James Corden. But they worked out.
It's worked out for James Corden. He's fine. I think they're all fine. They've all had pretty good careers.
What else happened?
Also from London this morning, completely new Jersey Boys. All four seasons will be new.
All new.
Yeah, all new.
That's never happened on Broadway.
It's never happened.
They've never done like a all new
so that's quite a big deal. And also Kenneth Branagh, he's taken over the Garrick Theatre. Another show's going in there, so have a quick look at that. Moving on.
A lot of British stuff.
A lot of British stuff this morning. It was a busy morning for me. Can I just say that Alex Brightman and the School of Rock kids really rocked the View today. That video's up on the site, and they were amazing.
I'm already getting a little sad that his video blog is winding down.
I know.
Because it's
so much fun. And they do all play live. All those kids play live. It's just incredible. But also big news for Gabriel Ebert. He's a good friend. He's a friend of the site. I've always loved talking to Gabriel. Anyway, he's got this big role called the headlining The Interestings. Have you read it?
No, what is it?
No, I haven't read it. It's Meg Wollitzer's novel, and it follows teenagers who meet at an art summer camp the summer that Nixon resigns. Anyway. It's an Amazon pilot that he's doing. But anyway, that could be a really big thing.
What about Light in the Piazza?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Very
it's like
exciting.
A reunion, right?
Kelly O'Hara.
April 4th.
Victoria Clark and Matthew Morrison. All back at Lincoln Center.
Yeah, that's going to be like amazing. That score, you know that score? That score, beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
So we're looking forward to that. And then I guess we now must get to Grease.
So we can explain how this works. So we've done this for some of the other events. You can print your own. This is a little Grease Live challenge for you. It's a tweet along. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch Grease, we all are, and you're going to take photos of things on the TV that fit, you know, like there's fun hashtags. And then we're gonna like feature the fun ones, right, Caitlin? We're gonna feature the good ones on the site. We're gonna retweet some of our favorites throughout the night, but there's things like hashtag the one that I want, hashtag Ramalama Ding Dong. I don't know what that's
it's
gonna
a lyric.
be a photo.
Well,
I know it's a lyric, but I don't know what would be an appropriate.
I'm sure there'll be an appropriate message.
Hashtag hella good hair, hashtag film flashback, hashtag they go together, born to hand drive. So this is gonna be fun. So I want everyone to play along with us. This is gonna be
and we're all going to be online, so
and it might rain.
But it might rain. So as we
it never rains in LA.
It never rains in LA, but there apparently at the moment there is 100% chance that it's going to rain. And there are a lot of outdoor shots, aren't there?
I know for the opening scene, like in front of Rydell High, there's a huge tarp. But
so that should be
the finale is supposed to be a big, the carnival. They're recreating the carnival in the movie, and they're all outdoors. So there's no tarp over that. So I don't know what that's going to turn into. But I know they have it figured out. It's Hollywood, though. Can't they afford to like fly a tarp over the whole lot?
They'll figure it out, and we all can't wait.
I can't wait. Sunday, it's 7:00. It's an early start.
And we have a very special guest today.
Oh my God. Melanie Moore.
Melanie Moore,
who I love.
from Fiddler on the Roof.
And I'm going to give her some applause, and I'm going to get out.
you're gonna
Everybody,
leave.
ladies and
Bye,
gentlemen, Melanie Moore.
Come on in.
All the
Melanie
applause.
Moore.
That's so
Thank
wonderful.
you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
So you've gone from, it's a big TV moment with So You Think You Can Dance, and now you've become a Broadway mainstay. Was that always the plan? Was there a master plan in all this? Or
There
not?
was never a plan.
No?
I wish I could say, like, yes, I carefully crafted my future, but I never did. I always used to just say that I wanted to make a living dancing and performing, and it started with dancing, and then I moved here and did Neverland, and then, I did the workshop for Fiddler, and Bartlett Shear is so wonderful and took a big chance on me, and then all of a sudden I'm acting and singing, so...
And you're amazing. I mean, this is a very different role to Neverland. I mean, I think probably most people could think, okay, sort of see you doing that role in Neverland. Mm-hmm. This is completely different, isn't it?
It is. I feel bad. A lot of people have come to the show and then afterwards they meet me at the kind of like meet and greet line and they were like, you only have like 2 minutes of dancing. And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I sing and I act. It's not enough. Oh my gosh, you guys.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, we're sort of talking a little bit off camera about this, but it's an epic show.
It is.
Let's put it that.
Yeah.
How are you coping? Because I mean, you're not on stage all the time, are you?
I'm not.
Christian Ball revealed to me that when he was off stage, he reads.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do?
Well, when I'm off stage, I have made it part of my track that I say hi to pretty much every single crew member in our show. I go down, I talk to hair, I talk to wardrobe, and also my lovely friend Matthew Morrison. He knows that I get restless and I need to be doing something at all times. So he bought me a ukulele for opening night.
Everybody at the Broadway Theatre hate Matthew Morrison?
No! Oh, come on! I mean, they won't as soon as I learn how to play it correctly.
Right.
Instead of just practicing and don't really know how to play yet. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be great. Who knows? We're gonna have a band. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm sure gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's all going on backstage. But it must be fun. I mean, but it's doing 8 shows a week. It's sort of a marathon, not a sprint, isn't it?
Yes, it's definitely a marathon. I'm very lucky. The last show I was in Finding Neverland, I was dancing the whole show, and now it's a little bit more like I have to make sure I'm emotionally prepared because I have to get exiled and then I have to come back and cry, and it's so sad. And I find that every night when I leave the show, I'm like a little bit sad and depressed. So I like to jam out to great Broadway tunes. Maybe I've been listening to a little bit of Grease lately.
A little bit of Grease. Will you be watching on Sunday?
Of course. We only have one show on Sunday, so I'm going to be like by
So
the TV.
watching.
All my friends in LA are a part of it, so I can't wait to see them. I'm so excited.
Would you want to do one of them?
Yeah, why not?
What would you like to do? Because we have this thing at Broadway.com is we manifest things. So
manifest
you put
things, okay.
out your dream role.
I want to be Millie. That's what I want to be. Because that's dancing and singing and acting.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whole thing.
So can we manifest that?
We'll manifest that then.
Who is
It
gonna do
worked
that?
for Norm Lewis. Norm Lewis spent years saying he wanted to be in Phantom on Broadway, and it worked.
Right.
So it's a thing now. It's a thing. We can do that. It's all good. So we're going to go see Tony Yazbek do Neverland.
I saw Matthew's last show, and it was so wonderful, and I haven't met Tony yet. I've only heard amazing things. Another triple threat. Yes, I can't wait to see it. Everybody has said that the show has just like taken on new life. It's completely different, and Kelsey's back, and so I'm really excited. I feel like I'm still part of that family.
And that really is true, the sort of Broadway community, isn't it? I mean, you don't leave one show and then stop talking to people. That's not how it goes.
No, and it was funny because I kept saying that I have such a large break that I'm just gonna like run down the street and throw the glitter and like do the like death pass in Neverland and throw glitter and laugh and then come back and be like, Papa! Papa! It didn't work like that, but I'm still hoping someday maybe it could.
You don't know. Some actors have done that. Judi Dench did it, and then I think Cynthia Nixon did it on Broadway, didn't she? Famously.
She did.
So it's sort of possible. Maybe. Anyway, but so you're enjoying Fiddler.
I am. I love it.
Why do you think Fiddler on the Roof speaks to people? Because I mean, it's been running. I mean, this is the 5th revival on Broadway, so it connects to audiences in an incredible way.
It does, and I think it's particularly relevant right now, especially with the refugee crisis.
Yeah.
And I think that Bart was really trying to make people have a lot of questions about where they fit in within the history of Judaism and where they fit amongst tradition.
And there is a bit of a controversial beginning, isn't there?
There is.
Which we won't ruin.
Although it's kind of everywhere. I mean, you have to come see it.
Yeah.
And
In the
talk about
first
it.
sort of 30 seconds of the show, sort of some traditionalists have gone, haven't they?
Right. But I think,
Can you hear it? Do you sometimes hear it backstage or not? Is there a reaction in the audience when it happens?
There is. Well, we start below the stage. Everyone besides Danny.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of hear, like, sometimes people start clapping because they're so moved by the opening image, and then sometimes it's just like silent. Like you can hear a pin drop, and everyone, we kind of like judge what's happening with the audience based off that very first moment.
But the audiences, I mean, they do change, don't they, per show? I mean, they're living, breathing things. So presumably, you're changing your performance every night.
Yeah.
So it makes
Well,
it
and
right.
it's cool to win an audience over sometimes. And Danny is so brilliant. It's just hearing people laugh at him and hearing how much people love him. It's the best. He's unbelievable. You have to see him, you guys. He's crazy.
He's obviously a dream co-star.
Yes.
Any other dream co-stars we'd like to manifest?
Oh my gosh, Sutton Foster. What? I love her. Too many. I have so many.
You have too many. You have a long list.
A long list.
You have a
There's
long
a lot
list.
of dreams, you guys. There's a lot of dreams.
A lot of dreams, but you're living your dream right now.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for stopping by.
Thanks for
Live
having
at
me.
5. All go see Melanie and Fiddler on the Roof. And we will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.